Hello everyone, my name is Jen and welcome to the Book Refuge. Hello friends and welcome to another book haul. And today I don't have a super huge one, but I think it'll still take a good amount of time to get through, and I have a few super anticipated items that were on this haul and I really wanted to get to sharing them, so that's what we're gonna do today. I want to share them, so let's get to it. First off, I want to start with my heated Rivalry haul, okay, which are all things that I bought myself. Usually I start with my PR and everything, but my most anticipated things are usually my heated Rivalry haul. So we'll start off easy and we'll get to the ones that are insanely exciting to me. Okay, let's do it. So first off, I can't remember if I shared this one in the last haul because I meant to check my last video to see if not, but we'll just share it real quick so it's not a big deal. But I did get Tough Guy. I did a book club with this with Long Game. I'm not sure when those episodes are coming out. I think once they finish the heated Rivalry episodes, then the episodes I did for book club with them will be up. But then I did go ahead and buy Common Goal because I want to eventually read the other books in the series too. So I did buy Common Goal. I think I just need to get Role Model and then I'll have them all. So these are just regular, average, no big deal, right? Then, amping it up a little bit, I got in the book cover for The Long Game from Starcaster, who I already have the heated Rivalry cover for this. So this is just over my copy of The Long Game, actually the one that I've like annotated and everything. So I need to get another copy of The Long Game too. The Long Game's actually the one that I have the least amount of copies of, though I have ordered, there's still 2 other sets of the series that I have pre-ordered that are not in yet. I have one from Smut and Sips and one from another place too that I can't remember, but currently I still only have 1 copy of The Long Game. But this is the cover for The Long Game that Starcaster did, which is so cute. Has a loons on the back, and then there is that. So love this cover. I think you can still order this from their site, so I'll share it if I can. This was only like $13 to get this art, and then you just slip it over your own copy is how it goes. So yeah, cover design and illustration by Starcaster is who did it. So not actually a special edition of the book or anything, just that. Then I finally got in my pre-order of the soundtrack. So I just ordered the CD. I know some people ordered the full shebang, the records, the special edition records, all the stuff. I can't play it, and I know most people are just playing it. They don't need to play it anyway, but I actually want to be able to play the CDs, so I just got the CDs. And you can see it has disc 1, disc 2. It is pretty fun. It does have the poster inside that has all the artwork and everything. So I did go a little conservative with that just because honestly I would rather spend my money on like special editions of the books than on like the albums and stuff like that. That's just not something that I display. But I did buy myself the soundtrack because I will actually listen to it. So I got in my pre-order of the soundtrack. Then the thing that I've been waiting for, because I pre-ordered this back in February, and I finally got it in July, is a special bound copy of Heated Rivalry. So this was done by Jessica on, hold on, I don't want to get her wrong here. Jessica on Poppy's Book Bindery. She's so cool. And then the end pages, which I'll show you in a second, were done by the Artie Valkyrie. Because these were painted by the Artie Valkyrie. Look at those. Yeah, and you can't like tell this, but these were painted. This isn't just a picture. These were like painted by them. So you can tell more with this one that it's like painted and not a picture. So yeah, it has the gold. I don't hear it says here Rivalry. It's got 2 moons, and then it says, does it feel like agony to you too? Not anymore. It has the hockey players. So, and then it has Hollander here. So I'm very excited to get, she is going to do the long game too. See, look at that. It's green and gold and blue. It's got the 2 loons down here. So cute. She's going to do the long game as well. And this one has like the Orthodox cross here, but she has gotten little pink and purple rings will be on the long game one. So excited about this. This is probably my like favorite thing now. It's so cool. But this is my favorite. And I had to show that off. I'm so excited about it. And it's cool because, you know, they take off the covers of these. And I love that she made like bookmarks out of the covers. Because when you rebind it, you know, you rip off the covers of those. So, and it's cool too because she does send it in like a bag, and then it was bubble wrapped and everything, so it definitely arrives nice and special. But that was actually an early birthday present that ended up being a, you know, late mid-year present to myself because I ordered it in February and it arrived in July. But she got so many orders for those, like, I understand. So anyway, that's my Heated Rivalry haul for this video. Everything that I've bought related to that. I'm sure there will be more in other videos because, like I said, I have at least 2 other sets of Heated Rivalry in the long game that I've pre-ordered. So those will be here in due time. All right, let's go through some others. So I also have a quick little Claire Kent haul for you. So she did send me my copy of Hooded, which released in July. Let's see, here's my signed copy here. We have a couple in there. This is actually my favorite like piece of artwork because this one was my idea. So I love it. But there's Hooded. And then I love this one. So she actually did, you can get the like mini paperback size of Hold with the original like Kindle cover of Hold available, and you can get this on her website too. So she sent me a copy of it, and then she sent me an extra copy, which I don't have this in the smooth copy, but she sent me an extra copy of Last Light, which I'm never gonna be mad about. And this one's signed to me, which is cool, so never gonna be mad about that. So that's my Claire Kent haul that I have. All right, now let's get into some PR that we got. All right, I'm really intrigued about this one. This is a series I never got into, but I want to. So there's Colt by Jessica Peterson. This is part of W Ranch, and look at that cover. That is crazy. This one is actually like the first in W Ranch, which I guess is a spinoff from Lucky River Ranch. This one is coming out this month. It might already be out, I think, but this is, she isn't supposed to care about a ranch. She definitely isn't supposed to fall for the foreman, and his 6-year-old son is absolutely definitely not supposed to capture her heart. That's super cute. So that was sent to me from Bloom. Then I actually just reviewed this in on my weekly wrap up, but Bloom also sent me Devil, which was great. I actually also had an ALC of this because I'm on Sierra Simone's ARC team. So this was a copy of this. Now, I'm still waiting on it to ship, but I did pre-order the man cover from Novel Grounds. But I pre-ordered it with another book, and I didn't realize that they don't send you both of them until they're both out. So I don't know when I'll get it, but I did pre-order the sad nipple cover is what it's called. The one where he's like looking down at a sad nipple there. But there's that. It also came with a Property of Ryan Bell pen. Gotta love that. A Forbidden Fruit chapstick. Let's see if it actually smells good. So often they send these, this one says it's pomegranate beeswax, so I hope it's actually good, because sometimes I get these chapsticks in like book boxes or in PR packages, and they're like my favorite chapsticks. Like there's one, I'm telling you this, there's one that was in a A.L. Jackson PR box, and I literally used it to the nub, which does not always happen. Ooh, this one kind of smells good. It does smell like actual beeswax. Ooh, okay, this one actually smells like pomegranates. It says it's pomegranate beeswax, forbidden fruit. Oh, see, there's the sad nipples. And then it came with a few pieces here. The end of anything good in me is in you. God, little bird, what you do to me, I'm bedeviled by you. Speak of the devil, birdie, Cooper, and he shall appear. So those are some quotes that came with it. So that was a 5-star read for me, by the way. I really liked it. Okay, then Cosmo Reads, which I think is one of the spin-offs from Source Books. Yeah. I think this is book 2 in the Darling Springs series. I've Got a Crush on You by Lauren Blakely. That's so cute. And this one came with these cute cards that have the characters on them. So there's Sawyer Dumont, Chloe Rivers, Captain. I love this. And then it says it's a one-night stand, charity dance partners, he's her landlord, Grumpy Sunshine. So that came with that. Okay, then from Entangled Publishing, I just got this yesterday. This one says, Welcome to the World Tour. And I didn't remember signing up for this one, so I didn't know what was going to be in here. And it ended up being a new copy of Lilac. So I was a little shocked when I opened this one, because I remember reading Lilac a long time ago, actually. One Girl, Three Rock Gods, Zero Rules. This is by B. Reread, and yes, I did read Lilac, I think, when it came out. It was one of the first, like, Why Choose books I read, because this is a standalone by B.B. Reed, and I was right, this came out in 2020. So this is a re-release from Amara under Entangled Publishing. It's got kind of this glossy finish. It is a very beautiful copy. It's got beautiful, but I feel like this is, like, the 4th release of Lilac. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this was a book that got picked up for Trad Pub quite a while ago, and has been, like, I feel like I've seen it in stores quite a bit. So, I mean, I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying sometimes when books keep getting new copies of stuff over and again, maybe I'm wrong about this. Am I wrong? I just feel like I've seen Lilac and versions of that cover for this for years, when I'm like, aren't there other books for other authors that could be getting the attention? I don't know. That's just stuff that I think about when I see ones like this, but still happy to have got it. It's very pretty and purple. And I remember liking this one, because I think this is a Why Choose where there might be some MM in here, if I'm not wrong. I have to double check, but I think that's why I liked it too, because so many of them you don't get that, like, intermingling, you know? Okay, then there was an ARC copy of Taming the Heart by Elliot Rose. This one was re-released. This one is the age gap where I think he's a little more submissive too, and he's her boss. He's a much older cowboy. He has the wife who's kind of like manipulating him. So yeah, this one's Bo and Sage, I think. And this one has, I also think it's a interracial couple too. So, Taming the Heart. There was the re-release of Just Between Us by Lena Hendricks. This one was book 3 in the King series, which I think she is, yeah, Just Between Us. This was, I think, my favorite one in the series, because this was the Black Cat Golden Retriever, the one where he has the, like, OnlyFans, basically, which I really liked. So that one was a re-release. Then we had the gorgeous Marry Me Not from Gabrielle Sands. I am on her ARC team, and I got this gorgeous wedding invitation box here. I read this last week, gave this one 4 stars. Look at this wedding invitation. Cosimo and Fabiana invite you to celebrate their wedding. And I had already opened this so for my pictures for it, so the ARC is at the top here, which is beautiful. Gorgeous cover here. I did put the name card inside it already. And then we had some beautiful stickers. Marry Me Not, cup of tea, official couple photo. This gorgeous metal bookmark here of them. That is beautiful. I love it. It has like her art supplies and everything. And then this invitation was in this, which was so cool. It had their couple info. It had a trope menu card. And then it had like the stuff about the PR box in there. So, very beautiful. But yeah, this was a stunning box, by the way. Just gorgeous. I actually still have the box from Be With Me, and I use it to hold my washi tape because it was in such good condition. So I feel like this one will probably end up holding something special too because it's so stunning. I will probably find a use for this one as well. I love when I can, and it's not just something that I throw away. Though to be fair, a lot of the ARC boxes, like I'll show you this next one, I usually reuse them because I ship out a lot of stuff, you know, for annotating and things like that. So rarely do boxes go to waste. Like the book mailbox for Lilac that I just showed, I'll ship out a box in that to someone else. But a book like, or a box like that, I'll use it myself or something. Okay, then I received Savage King by Natalie Kane. I did take the fluff out of this one already. So there is Savage King right here. I realized that they were each having a different one of the signals here. So this one's the club. Put the artwork in here. She's giving him a tattoo in this one. This one's a bit spicy. There you go. I have my Lila Junco trope cards. We have Cat and Mouse, we have Cage Fighter, and we have Tattoo Artist. Love those. And we have our You Had Me at Mafia Romance. And we have our character stickers. And Morally Gray is my favorite color. So some great stickers there. So, I love this cover, by the way. Her cover models are always on point. So, that was all my PR that I had to share. Next, I have actually a pretty good stack of ones that I bought here that we will go through here. So first up is one that I read and reviewed already. I have a whole vlog about Two Wrongs if you'd like to check it out. Maybe you finally got around to read it. Maybe you don't want to read it without knowing a bit more about it. Sorry, this one's shiny. I hate that. But this was Sam Mariano's newest release. She put it out 2 weeks ago. It's kind of a surprise drop. She only gave us about like a 10-day notice of when it was coming out. But I did a full review vlog of this. The first 10 minutes are spoiler free, and then I go into my vlog where I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the book. So definitely check that out. But I had ordered a copy as soon as they went live there. So that was exciting. I got the re-release of Kings of Kearney by Nevessa Allen. This was a book I actually originally in 2021 did a ARC read for her. Which was really cool. It was on NetGalley way back then. I always say this, I read Nevessa Allen so long ago, and I love how, like, the revamp of her career. I thought she was going to stop writing, basically. She did stop writing for a while as things, like, shifted around in her family and stuff changed up, and I just love that she didn't give up on her dream or up on her passion, and I love that these books are getting new light. So yeah, this one is a like MC romance, but there's also like so much more to it too. It's really cool. So bought the new cover of that. I also, a few of these are all buying new covers of these, so I'll show them to you. I got the new cover for Unloved. I still have not seen Unsteady in any of my stores I went to, which I don't understand why I've seen them for the other ones, but not for Unsteady, which I want so bad. So hopefully that one will show up soon. But I got the recover for Unloved, which is so beautiful. I just love it so much. I think it fits the couple so much more. So it's the recover of that. I also got the new cover of Kiss of the Demon King, which I love this one. This is Rysand and Sabine and, Rystrom, not Rysand. Rhinestrom and Sabine, and I love them. So I've got that. Then I got the Barnes & Noble. Is this one the Barnes & Noble special cover? I can't remember, but I got the blue cover of The Exquisite Torment of Loving Your Enemy. Still need to read the first one and then get into this one, but I picked the blue one. I'll probably get the purple one eventually too, but you know, since I have 3 copies of the first book, might as well do that for the second one. But we got it. It's so cute. Actually love, see the underneath is purple. But I grabbed this one. I have my copy of Try Again Baby, which I'll actually be rereading this month to annotate for one of my patrons. But had to get that, get all of her releases. I have Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, which I read in July, had my heart ripped out, did a whole long review of that you guys can check out. Love it. Ripped my soul out. So great. I ordered a signed copy of Like Father, Like Son by Daisy Jane from her website. I saw her talking about this on Threads, and I've seen it advertised too, and it just looked really interesting to me. It's an romance, and one of the characters I think is, is he aromantic or something? But they're both professors, and I don't know, I'm just really intrigued by the tropes involved in this one. And I wanted to give it a go. I haven't read a Daisy Jane in a while because some of them were just feeling too, like, she writes erotic romance. So saying they were too erotically focused is an oxymoron. Like, that's just dumb to say. Of course they're erotically focused. But what I mean is that they felt like they were kink for kink's sake by the time I was stopping. Like, her most recent series that I had been reading, I was like, I don't even feel the love anymore. Whereas before, they felt like really good romance, and that made the kink so hot because the characters were so into each other, and I loved that. And I wasn't feeling that. but it's been a while, you know, and I'm always willing to hop back in with authors who I think do things different than the normal crowd, and Daisy Jane is definitely one of those. And this cover, I love it, and I really am into romance. I mean, I have been for many years, but particularly right now, I'm really into it. So I wanted to support this release. So I bought a signed copy of it. And 2 other recent releases that I bought. I bought a new release copy of Ravenous when it came out. I wanted the map. I wanted the special pages. I also wanted to buy a physical copy of the release to support Cressley Cole, because I had an arc of it and I wanted to get a copy that I paid for. And then I also got Tempting Venom when it released. I had pre-ordered a copy of this one, and now I have it. So there you go. It's getting hot now. I need to turn the air conditioning back on. I'm starting to sweat here. Never a good look. So yeah, that is everything that I got in the last like month and a half. Very excited by a lot of these. Thank you to all the publishers and authors who sent me beautiful, beautiful books for my shelves. And thank you to all the authors who keep releasing wonderful books. It makes me so happy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, friends. Make sure you like this video, hype this video. Let me know if there's any recent releases that you are excited to buy, what you've added to your shelves, and I'll see you in the next video.